Welcome to my channel. My name is Karima and this is
My little yo.
Hey everyone!
Hello.
Welcome to my channel. My name is Karima
And my name is Jacobo.
and this is my brother who is going to be the part of my my YouTube today, my video. So today we're gonna talk about university in Norway, about
Exchange students.
Yes.
How you gonna live and stay in Norway, being an exchange student in a foreign country?
Yeah, I got really many questions about how school system is in Norway and university because everybody is asking that question. So that's why I asked my brother to answer a lot of the question because he is finished with his university years. I think this was the last year. So he has more experience, more experience than me because I'm just finished college. So that's it. So he's more experienced. So I will ask him some questions and he's probably gonna answer them. And yeah, so the first question I'm going to ask him, how is the system in like university? Like how is everything put together? Like how can you explain that to us?
I could try. A very wide question, but I can try to answer it.
Okay.
The university system in Norway is set up by 3 years.
3 years.
If you're taking a bachelor, or by 5 years if you're taking a whole master.
Yes. So it's 3 years bachelor and 2 years semester. Masters. Masters. So total is like 5 years then.
Yeah. If you're taking a master, yeah.
Yeah. So you finished your bachelor.
I just finished 3 years, so that's a bachelor
in
the university. And to be a foreign.
But what kind of study do you took? Like what kind of? Because
I studied international marketing in a very good study if you want to study business. A very good alternative if you like business and marketing. And if you just want to learn more about how the economy works.
Yeah, if you like economy, good for you. I don't like it, so yeah.
It's actually very different from college. Because the one biggest difference is because you live alone by the university and you have to buy your own books.
How much does it cost to like buy books?
In Norway, books cost approximately between 20 euros and 50 euros. In Norwegian, it's going to be like 200 kroners and 500 kroners. Sometimes more and sometimes less, but between those numbers.
Like
the first week is gonna be like opening week where you just party and having fun. And in that week, I would recommend you to maybe get some new friends, some from some exchange students friends and some Norwegian friends too.
Norwegian friends.
Yeah, because being alone as a new university student is very hard. The best thing is to just find a group that you enjoy and just get together.
Yeah. If I was like going to a new country, I would just probably maybe just be friend with Norwegian. I think because to get the language and get new friends. But like, I was always thinking about it. Like studying in Bø was in English or was in Norwegian.
It's actually for extra students, your study is going to be in English, but you actually can choose to have a subject called Norwegian, where you can learn the Norwegian language. And it's very surprising, but Norwegians are actually very good in English. So if you're good at English, then it's good.
Is it just me? Okay, it's just me. I'm not good in English, so I think I'm the wrong crowd. Yes, every Norwegian is very good in English, but
not everyone, but most of them.
Yes, most of them. I'm the most of them. Oh my god. Okay, so how do you apply college? I mean university. I mean,
University.
yeah.
And the first thing you need to do is to apply at the university. I think you have to do that before May if you're an exchange student.
Before May, if you're exchange
Before
student.
May,
Before
and
May,
the sooner you apply, the sooner you will get the answer. And it's very important to get the answer very quickly, because or it will be very hard for you to find a rent or an apartment in that city. So I recommend you to apply for the university very, very soon.
And then how do you apply for appointment?
How you apply for it?
Yeah.
They have, all universities have their own sites where you can just go in and apply for a place, or I don't know, apply for a seat or apply for the study.
Okay.
And then you just get the answer if your grades is good enough.
If your grade is good enough. So how your grade
How
has
high?
to be? Like how high?
Because
Yeah.
there are different systems in Europe. We have different system here in Norway, but I think in average, like if you have an average C, you will be very good in Norway.
Okay.
Not that Norwegians are stupid, but average C is actually good.
Average.
You will get it.
Average. Okay. So how high was your to come in
To the university,
Yeah.
I had over a C in average, so I was guaranteed to come in.
You're gonna to come in. Okay, but do you have to pay? Yeah, like paying school. Like you have to pay university, like because I heard like you have to pay some fee, or is that true?
Yeah. The public universities in Norway are actually free, but you have to pay like a semester fee, which is in, if I don't remember wrong, like between 60 and 80 euros, so 600 kroners to 800 kroners. Sometimes more, sometimes less, but between those numbers.
But if you're exchange student, you have to pay, or is the same, right? Or is different?
I think it's the same for every student attending the university.
Okay. So you have, so if you're coming here to study, you have to save money.
Yeah, it's different from student to student, but most of us, we have to save a little money.
So okay, because I think about exchanging student, they don't have any, because they don't have any job here, they can't apply for jobs, so it's gonna be difficult to live. So most of exchange students, do they work, or what do they get the money from?
Some of them find a job, but I think it's very hard for even Norwegian students to find a job in the study year. But it's not very expensive to live in Norway if you're just careful about how you spend your money, or it will be very expensive because the Norwegian prices are actually very, very much. So if you're like from Spain or countries like Latvia and those countries, it will be a little bit different in prices.
Why?
It's because the Norwegian prices are messed up. Everything is very expensive here, but but there are always some alternatives. Like there are always some cheap stores, which I used a lot. Just
be careful how you use your money. Like
be careful.
Yeah, be careful. And I think because when you're an exchange student, you have maybe to save money before you came here, because it can be a little bit expensive, I think.
It will be, and every student will find 1 month or a moment where you don't have any money. Like me, I had to call my mom to have some money because I just used them all. Everyone was going to experience it, but the more you think about it, the less you're going to experience it. So just think about how you spend your money and trying to be as smart and just get yourself a budget.
Yeah, the budget is good. If you have a budget, then maybe it's good, because you never know. I've been in the same situation, like you're just there and you don't have any money because you're a student. But the good thing in Norway is like we have stipend. But did you get that in
university in Norway? We have what you call it, like support, student support from the government. So we get like 360, 380 euros a month, which is actually a lot if you think about it in the how other countries are paying their students. And it's actually the same in some countries too, but not all countries.
I think it's more like Scandinavian thing. I think
Yeah, and some like Belgium and countries like that, but not everyone is having the same. So I had a lot of my friends which was exchange students which actually had a hard time getting money, but we just have to just help each other and just be smart and make budget with each other. Yeah.
But one thing is like when you go to university, you get a student loan.
In Norway you can get both a student loan and a support.
Yeah,
you get
at the same time.
both of them in one. So I think everyone in Norwegian students actually uses that opportunity.
Yeah, to get a.
Or it would be very hard to rent an apartment.
That's so true.
If you pass all your exams, they actually take away 40% of your loan, which is actually very good. But the bad thing is, if you don't pass it, then the whole thing's
they're gonna stay there. So that's stressing. But at the same time, I think it's really good.
It's good for your motivation.
Motivation. It's like you don't have to be without anything education and a lot of loan.
Yeah, that's true.
So you can like this medication, I have to finish this or I'm gonna have to pay back.
The government just wants us to finish school, so we get a lot of benefits by studying and doing good in school. So that's the good thing, because in some countries they don't care how good you do in school. They just give you a loan and you have to pay the whole thing back.
Yeah.
So that's the good thing about being a Norwegian student.
Yeah, because I think it's like a clap on the shoulder. It's like you did good, so here's like your card.
Here's your card. I'm proud of you.
You're proud, but a lot of countries they don't get it. It's like, okay, you finished school, pay us back.
Yeah, that's true. That's the sad part.
That's the sad part.
That's why we were lucky in Norway. Because like the government is like cheering on us, like you have to finish school as fast as possible.
Yeah.
And we're gonna help you cut almost half of the loan. That's the good thing.
That's the good thing. And I think the good thing is like you don't have to pay back the loan before you get a job.
Yeah, that's also a good thing. And the loan doesn't even have what you call it, not a rent, but an interest.
Yeah, you don't have any interest. So you always stay the same loan every year until you're like 60s, in your 60s.
Yeah,
you don't pay it.
And you can almost like choose when you want to pay it. That's the good thing also. So
that's the good.
We are actually very lucky in Norway.
We are very lucky because I think other countries, like when you finish your studies, you have to pay the same
loan, and sometimes with interest, and
that's horrible.
Yeah, and some countries have like very, very high loans, and most of the schools aren't even public, so you have to pay a lot of money just to study what you want to study. That's very sad. That's very sad.
So I think education here is very good. We get so many benefits of it, and it's like government take care of, like they want us to success. They want they want to build this country. They always say like, the younger are always gonna be this country. That's why we have to give them support.
That's true.
So I think
if there is any government from all the countries watching this, you have to do better. You have to look up the Norwegian system and do better.
Yeah. If you see like school system in Norway is pretty good. Like they are strict. Obviously they're strict about it, but they're always really like looking out for students. Pretty good. So that's good. That's pretty good. So have you left anything out? Yeah, how is like socializing, like partying and always,
It actually depends on which university you apply. Because if you apply for a university like in a big city, then of course it's gonna be more like parties in the cities.
Like in Oslo.
Like in Oslo, in Bergen or Trondheim, in those big cities. But I was studying in Bø, and the good thing there is the socializing there is more like hiking, go out in the nature, in the mountains. So you get a little different kind of experience based on which university you go on. But I actually enjoyed it very well, because in a small city or a village, which I like to call it, you get like that good balance, like going out and also just finding something to do in the nature.
So, do you have any tips to give to exchange student before coming here?
Yeah, I have 5 good tips to give to you. The first thing is when you come here, it's very important to socialize. Use the first week to socialize yourself, find a good study group, find good friends, And the first week is very, very important because it's like the best chance to just get good friends, because everyone is just having a good time, everyone is having a good vibe, so it's very good chance for you to just get new friends, and both exchange students friends and Norwegian friends, like the options
and studying friends.
And study friends, And then the second is your economy. Like, I would recommend you to have a budget. Like, you will have some time when you just don't have any money. I have been there. I've called my mom many times because I've used all my money. But the more you think about your budget, the less likely you are going to experience that. So think about just write down a budget and just stick to it, and you will be very fine.
Yeah, I think you should save some money before you came here, because Norway is very expensive.
You think about like rent, an apartment,
and the fee. You have to pay a fee.
And to study in Norway, like in public schools, you have a fee which is about 60 euros to 80 euros
per semester.
A semester, and a semester is 6 months. So for a full year, between 1,004 and 1,006 Norwegian, so 160 to 180 euros, more or less.
Yeah, per year.
Per year.
Per year. Okay, so that is not that expensive.
It's not that expensive,
but it's money. So you have maybe you have to save that, so you don't get kicked out.
And that's true. And the third thing is you have to think about what you're going to study, and you have to think about yourself. Like, what do you like to do? Like, are you comfortable living in a small village, or are you more a person that wants to be in a big city?
Yeah.
Like, if you're like from cities like Madrid and Amsterdam and London and those big cities, then I would recommend you, if you're comfortable with that, to attend like schools in Oslo, in Bergen and Trondheim. But also, if you're from big cities and you just want that
to experience more culture and
more nature, and more nature, then you can apply for some small. It's like the same university, but like all the campuses. And I was in like Campus Bø, which is a campus in a very small village with like approximately 6,000 people. More or less. That's very small. But the good thing about that is everyone is very close, so you will get very good friends very quickly, and the vibe is always good, and I would say it's actually more chill. So you get like the balance between partying and just having a time for yourself. Go hiking with your friends.
See nature and
see
study
nature
more.
And study more and experience. I would say experience more too, because when you live in a stressful city, it sometimes might be too much for you. So you have to think about what you like to do and what you prefer. And then the fourth tip is to apply as soon as possible. Apply as soon as possible and do a little research before you come. So do a little research about
the school too.
The school, the culture, and everything, like the fees and everything before you came here, so you don't get shocked if anything happens. And then the 5th tip is have a very good time, enjoy yourself. Just this is like some of your best years of your life, so enjoy yourself. Always give something of yourself to get new friends, to people, and I'm sure and I'm very confident that you will have a very good time here in Norway.
Maybe you're gonna get a friend for life, you never know.
I have many friends that are exchange students that I have for life right now,
so that's good.
So that's actually very good.
Maybe a girlfriend or a boyfriend for life, I don't know.
Maybe you will get the love of your life here in Norway. If it's a fellow exchange student or is a Norwegian person, then the chances are there. So just have a good time.
Just do you.
Just do you. Again, exchange students are very, very nice people, very warm people, very happy people. I think you can experience that as well, that you are actually one of a kind.
You are one of a kind, and you're really welcome here. So that's for today, I think. And if you have more questions, please write them down below in the comments. And if you want another idea about something you want to know, another video you want me to make, so just write down to comment on below. And that's it, everybody. See you. Bye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. See you.